Okay, I want to show you how to make clipping masks. And clipping masks, you probably learned them already in a different class, but let's just say that I wanted to create an advertisement for this table, but I want to lose the background. So the first thing I need to do is in Photoshop, I got this image from the internet, this image of a table. I'm in Photoshop, and I'm going to use the pen tool. I'm going to make sure the pen tool is on path, and then I'm going to go in and I'm just going to outline what I want with the pen. So I'm just going to click. You could also use a selection tool, but the pen tool is a much more accurate drawing. So the pen tool is the best way to go. So I'm creating a path. It's going to take me a couple of minutes here to draw it out. All I'm doing is outlining what I want, and I can adjust this. It doesn't have to be perfect. So let me just kind of quickly get this going here for you. So what I'm going to do is create a clipping path so I can knock out the background so that all I have is the table. And when I bring it into InDesign, the background will be knocked out. Okay, so there I've got my path. So I can go in here with the direct selection tool and I can zoom in close and just make sure I've got everything what I want where I wanted it. So just spend a little time perfecting it, getting those edges perfect. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this, but I think you're going to get what I'm trying to tell you here is get it as perfect as possible so it looks good in your ad, because there's not going to be anything around it. So you want it to look really good. All right, so once I have it, I'll just call this done. Once I have it, so I have it perfect, which it's not perfect yet. I still need to do some adjustments, but I'm just going to call this done. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go to the Paths panel in Photoshop. You're going to double click on the word Work Path, and then you could give it a name if you want. I'm just going to leave Path 1 and click OK. You must do this. I had a double click when it said Work Path and then give it the name of Path 1. Then you have to click on this flyout window and choose Clipping Path and then click OK. So it's kind of confusing, but you have to, when it says Working Path, double click and then click OK, and then go over here again, choose Clipping Path, and then click OK. Once you got that, save it as a Photoshop PSD, file save as, I'll put it on my desktop, I'll call it table, and I'll make sure it's a Photoshop PSD file, and then I'll click save. Then what I do is I go into InDesign. Here I am in InDesign, and I'll go File, Place, and I'll find that table and I'll open it and then drag it in here, and notice how the background is knocked out. And you can adjust it in InDesign with the direct selection tool there, but I think it's easier just to adjust it in Photoshop if you didn't get exactly what you wanted. So that's a clipping mask. You could do this with people, you can do it with anything that you're going to want to put in an advertisement or in any kind of design. Clipping masks are very powerful, and you should use them all the time. And using the pen tool will give you nice clean edges every time. You could use the selection tools, but the pen tool will be a cleaner edge.